Hello, Speed Gaming. Welcome to the GT Classic Super Metroid tournament. We had something special for you in store tonight because we're actually two races at the same time. One being DarkXoa versus Soren, the other being Idol versus InsaneFirebat. We are already experiencing some tech issues, so we're sorry about this. It was supposed to be a four-way stream, which we are having some trouble with. Maybe if somebody from Speed Gaming hears this, they can help us out. In the meantime, I'm Dice. I'm being joined tonight by Timon. Timon, how are you doing? How are you feeling about these matches coming up?
I'm doing good. Hello everyone. Let me take over real quick. I'm gonna write in the background someone.
So in the meantime, we just saw both Soren and Zoa escaping series. So bear with us, guys. This will be tech shambles all the way because neither Timon and me have done this before. So we'll try to get this sorted. We'll try to get the syncing sorted and hopefully get the four-player layout on stream. Let me see if I can quickly sync up Zoa and Soren. In the meantime, GT Classic Super Metroid tournament. At this point, we have round two lower bracket races going on, as I said before. One of them being DarkXoa versus Soren. Zoa with a qualifier seed 16 with a PB, its actual PB during the qualifiers of 37.01 versus Soren, seeded 22 this qualifier with a qualifier PB of 38.13 and with an actual PB of 37 minutes and 56 seconds, so really close. Then the other match that's going on right now is Idol versus InsaneFirebat. Idol seeded place 20 with a qualifier PB of 37.28 and an actual PB of 36.04. In the meantime, InsaneFirebat seeded 7th place with a qualifier PB 34 minutes 50 seconds and actual PB 34 minutes 3 seconds. Like I said, this is round two in the lower brackets. That actually means that the runners that are losing their respective matches will be knocked out of the tournaments. So yeah, we're actually excited about this because we'll probably see the runners give it all these matches. So in the meantime, we are trying to see if we can get the layouts sorted.
Yes, it has been worked on in the background. If we can switch it. So far, yeah.
If we can get some syncing going on. So let's see, about 13 seconds.
All right. So Soren, I'm sorry, I was a bit out of it at the first, so I might have missed something you said. But yeah, we have a very close race here. Both runners have a very similar PB, very similar seeding in this tournament. It's very exciting what we receive from both runners. Especially, we might see route divergence with item pickup, but gotta be looking at that later. Okay, there's the sync. Soren is frozen for a second. Hope you all have a wonderful evening or morning, where a lot of people are from. It's lovely Sunday morning. Soon, hopefully, to be a four-way race.
I think syncing should be pretty good right now. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, after a rough start, some tech issues here and there, but that's all fine. We're already started into an exciting race. Like Timon was saying, especially Zoa and Soren, which I have to mention, they are actual GTC co-op buddies, having I think a third place on the leaderboard. That's really cool. They're actually facing each other tonight. And it's a really close match between them. Similar times, similar stress, so this should make for a really, really interesting race. So let's see both of them starting their bomb Teresa fights. Soren having a little bit of a head start.
Yeah, I think the climb was a bit rough for Zoa at the start. Yeah, cleans up onto Riza nicely. Both grabbing full ammo out of this.
So for those of us joining us just now, not knowing what GT Classic is, we can tell something about GT Classic. It's a category in Super Metroid where we use the so-called GT code, more on this in a little bit. And it is actually one of a faster and more exciting category. It starts off similar to the 80% run, but at a certain point you skip some items, you try to get to Lower Norfair as fast as possible, where you will enter the so-called GT code. GT code is a leftover debug code in the game, which essentially will give you a lot of items, pretty much almost anything, and from that point onwards, the game pretty much turns into a boss rush, which makes for a really interesting and fast-moving category. Meanwhile, I'm wondering if we have some tech issues going on because there's all kinds of stuff happening.
Yeah, they're changing the race layout right now.
Oh, cool.
I'm not sure if they actually can hear us.
Maybe somebody in chat can confirm or deny.
It's switched.
Let's
Perfect.
see. Okay, progress. That's good.
Okay, the streams are still syncing to the restream and everything. Everything was loaded right now, so just hold on for a second. The top race should be very clearly looks like idle stream lagging pretty high behind from something earlier. But now we can see Firebat also on the journey in this race. Very similar pace, all entering Big Pink. First big change to the other categories. We skip missiles and we skip charge, which is quite a big difference in the early game. Some wouldn't realize how much you use charge actually in a normal 90% run.
Alright, Soren setting up for his red tower climb. Mixed in perfectly, beautiful climb. Let's go. And just a little bit behind him is Zoa coming up for his red tower climb.
Soren and Firebat, very similar.
Really nice climb. Zoa as well. Got it first try, let's go. Soren onto his first pack of power bombs. High-fiving Firebat as Firebat leaves the same room.
Just as idle stream is catching up, I'm having it open, and he's also handy dandy in the similar spot as other runners here, collecting the first power bombs.
Like Tim was mentioning, this is actually the first biggest divergence from the most categories you see. Go up, we grab the power bombs and just go straight back down. That's it. We just leave this area right. So hopefully we can get Idol's stream synced up as well.
Nice descent of Red Tower. I don't know, like the Red Tower descent is one of my favorite rooms from top to bottom. It's like just falling. The better you are, the more smooth it is.
Yeah, all sorts of small nuances you can do in this room, which pretty much goes for Super Metroid speedrunning in general, right? It's an awesome game where the skill ceiling is pretty high, but it makes for a lot of accessible changes you can make to pretty much anything. It makes it interesting for anybody of any skill level to get into pretty much any category, which makes it really interesting. Okay, Zoa and Soren still pretty close to each other. Firebat as well. Firebat first entering crate. pretty close behind, followed by Soren. So as well.
Yes, and now here we see one of the ammo things where we don't have charge missiles. We need to conserve missiles, but we have power bombs, so we can power bomb kill the first pirates. Unless we have enough ammo, like Xoa had. For
Nice
example.
quick kill upgrade from Firebat here. Let's go. Getting nice drops as well.
Lovely wall jump check from IFB. The item. Soren is setting up with a bomb setup. He called special.
Yep, really nice. Gives you.
And
the
Xoa,
exact-
another quick kill. Watch. We have 3 quick kills in this. Ah, that's right.
I blame him. That's the classic commentator curse, right?
Well, I mean 3 different approaches to the quick kill. Okay.
that's fair. It has to be called out someone on. Right, but let's see if Zoa can at least get a quick backup. Good so
Yeah,
far.
for the 20 sake idles, Varia time with 11:22, so it's like 20 seconds behind Firebat right now. So it has to be a bit careful, not enough ammo left. Nice.
Okay, so
Cleans it up.
making of trade as well. Collecting his various suit here. Alright, as Firebat is about to enter Upper Norfair, it might be a good time to start explaining a route or maybe strat divergence in GT Classic. The runners can opt to either grab the high jump boots or not, as we see Firebat skipping the high jump boots, which will make for a more difficult lava dive coming up. This will be really interesting. At the top right, we can see Soren actually collecting the high jump boots here. So you just saw Firebat do one of the tricks you need to do when you were not collecting the high jump boots. That was the double bomb jump, getting up to the room there. Got it really fast, really nice.
Yeah, no high jump changes a couple rooms here. Fortunately, in GT Classic, we are not too long without it. Like comparing to muscle memories to any percent, because we are straight up going down here. Of course, we are in a 20 setting after the save. Double mountain save. Essential, mandatory in the first rounds. In this round as well. So you see 2 saves from a tourney setting, because the tricks are so volatile and anything can happen. We're gonna go to the difficult part now of this run.
Firebat trying to farm up on supers here, which he will need in a bit to do the green gate glitch. Alright, meanwhile Zoa entering the room as well, going for the double bomb jump.
And there we see Zoa is just a room behind Soren now, skipping high jump. So if Zoa is able to manage to do that lava dive first try, it's a really good time saver for the race.
Quick question from chat. Did Zoa miss the quick kill? He unfortunately did. Yes, that's pretty much the time difference at this point. Zoa being a bit behind.
Bottom left. Ooh, Firebat got hit by a flame. Let's reset, but that's okay.
And this actually showcases already why we are enforcing safety saves in the first 2, maybe even 3 rounds of this tournament, because like Tim said before, this category is pretty volatile. There are at least 2 points that are heavy on resets in general, one being the lava dive, the other being the green gate glitch.
Oh wow, Zoa deciding not to farm. Has 3 supers. Gets a 4th super here. That's huge. that's a huge drop.
Okay, this will be interesting.
And
double dive.
the synced lava dive.
Alright, Soren with the boots, Zoa without.
You see the room. Zoa needs to bait the flame, go through the flame, take iframes
Looking good.
to make it up.
Oh, really?
And both are up.
Both got
Great.
That's good.
It's like
Let's
the
go.
perfect race. Catching up with skipping high jump.
Yeah.
It's
Both
amazing.
doing the second mandatory save. Meanwhile, Firebat entering Lava Dive Room again.
Mm-hmm.
Got
Up on the
a little
jump.
bit off in the entry.
Tries to
Oh,
do
no.
try to do a backup jump from inside the room. Not go for the alignment. And some health, right. So now, coming up on the top race, Green Gate Glitch, the second trick in this category, which why a lot of people fear running this category, the Green Gate Glitch. 2-frame trick when you jump into it, frame perfect trick when you do the standing in front. Last attempt.
Oh,
Oh, Soren on the
yeah.
last attempt.
Oh,
and
and Zoa got
Zoa
it
first try.
Awesome.
Oh, Soren, don't die! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh
No.
man, that's
No.
so unfortunate.
Oh no, Soren, that's really unfortunate.
And thus shifting the lead back to Zoa, actually inputted the code. As you can see right now, he has a lot of items. And what you maybe noticed is after entering the room and inserting the code, Zoa paused and unequipped Spacer. If he would have not and you would fire a beam, the game would essentially soft lock there. So we avoided the soft lock. That's always a good thing.
Also, shoutouts to the Speed Gaming crew in the background who fixed this layout for us and now did the syncing. We have finally idle side on the bottom right, seeing that everything looked like went smoothly and is just behind. Oh no, is ahead of Firebat, of course, because Lava Dive. Just behind Zoa, I meant.
Alright, meanwhile Soren got through the gate again. I kind of missed it, but that's good. Firebat
Yeah,
setting up for a dive.
there's a lot of going on in a Far Race GT Classic around this time. Firebat next try.
Nice
Origins
roll.
looking good.
Yes, really good.
Nice.
Firebat gets it.
Good job, Firebat. Huge. Like, no high jump, Lava Dive is incredibly difficult. So just seeing the runners doing it in these rounds without a high jump, that's like respect.
Oh, for sure.
Difficult trick.
It's so difficult, especially in a race setting. And I think this has been mentioned in previous races as well. These tricks can kind of get into your head and they can kind of get you in a where you either die to the dive, miss the gate. That can be really annoying and frustrating. So yeah, shoutouts for them all getting it right now. Let's see, Firebat about to approach his green gate glitch.
Gets it second try.
Nice.
Nice. Right, and now the pace of the game changes quite drastically, actually. Like, usually in speedruns we pick up an item, we get a bit faster, but in this speedrun we go from having like 7 items to almost everything. And just the pace of the game, the pace of the run switches. So now it's a boss rush, pretty much.
As you can see in the bottom left, with Firebat just fighting Golden Chorizo, just making quick work of Golden Chorizo with the loadout he got from the GT code. Oh, one of the items you don't get from the GT code is Screw Tech. Doesn't matter because after killing GT, you get it right away. So it makes for a really comfy loadout instead to just rush through it. And it also makes for a lot of interesting and fast strats you can, which is, I suppose, similar to the Hundo run, which Timon knows a lot about. It comes to some certain tricks like the stand-up glitch we talked about near the end of the game. Pretty sure Timon can tell us about that.
Yeah. At first we got the double Ridley fight here going on. Top left, bottom right. Both look fairly clean. So are stats and idle side as well.
It's really close between these two right now.
Mm-hmm. And Soren just behind entering. So
Yep.
Ridley fight apart. Yeah, there are a lot of hundo strats in this category, which is cool, but also which is interesting. You have space jump in places where you wouldn't have it usually, like for example Meridia, early Meridia at least. Wreckship, yes, too, Wreckship. So you see a very unique, interesting room strats later when we get there.
Meantime, Soren also finishing quickly fighting DarkXoa with a really nice speedball, leaving Wasteland there.
Perfect.
That's a really awesome break.
Firebat on the setup for.
Oh, looking good.
Not sure
Maybe?
if that's it. Good enough.
Good enough.
we get
Like
to the left of the room. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
that's
there's
one
so
of
much stuff going on, by the way. I hope everybody at home is having a good time and is at least able to follow some of this stuff, what's going on my screen. But it's like Tim had said, pace picks up insanely, and there's so much stuff happening, so many strats left and right, fast paced. Really awesome. With the Wasteland Speedball as well. Good stuff.
Nice.
Firebat cleaning up on Ridley. It's a really nice
Idle
fight.
Child. First to leave lone off here. Beautiful execution in these rooms from these runners. Zoa killing enemies in Bubble Mountain to for lag reduction. All those small things are always satisfying to watch when you know it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Idle, now we killed. Great, we killed Ridley. We're heading up north. Which boss is next? Where are we going?
Going to the pit of speedrunning tears, I suppose.
Oh no. Climb?
I guess climb should be filled as well, right? Just imagine somebody making a ROM hack where climb is just completely filled with water, which resembles the actual speedrunning tears. But no, we're talking about Meridia, of course.
And here it is, like Mount Everest with space jump is like kind of the same speed. The perfect strat for these, but it's just really fun strat to do. It's faster when you hit it perfectly, of course.
It's really interesting to see Zoa and Idle Child are so close. They're just one room between them at this point. Meanwhile, Firebat about to leave Modern Warfare.
Yeah, Firebat is going strong. Like, yes, the lava dive, but after that, movement and everything super clean. Definitely still in the race. A lot can still happen in this category.
We just missed it, but we can see in Zoa's side he used something called a microwave beam to kill bots really fast. In essence, it's due to the plasma beam piercing enemies and a strange glitch effect with the X-ray scope, which we have. We'll talk about this just in a second, but that kind of resets the iframes, thus dealing a lot of damage in a short amount of time. You actually see this technique being used 3 times during the run. One is at Bot Room, the second at Dragon, and finally at Vent. I just mentioned the X-ray. Something you would not notice if you don't know is if you look at the HUDs of the players, you will only see missiles, supers, and power bombs, but the runners actually did get the grapple beam and the X-ray scope from the GG code. It just doesn't show up on the HUD, that's it, but they do have this. And we see Idle Child setting up for another microwave beam on Dragon. You can see he's selecting towards the X-ray scope, which you can't see in the HUD.
Also crouches in this fight. One interesting thing that's with Dragon is that it forces you to stand up, so you can, basically when you get stuck using X-ray.
Yeah, same.
Nice. 1 round from Soren and Idol.
Right, meanwhile, Firebat making short work of Blood's. It's actually catching up really fast. This will turn into a really interesting end part of the game, I think. It will be really close.
Zoa still boss fight ahead of Soren, so not much change. Very similar gameplay, like we said in the start. These two runners have.
Getting full heavy, really good.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, Idle Child. I just looked at the strat on the bottom right. Sorry.
Ooh,
Zoa on the top left, maybe.
Really close.
A bit high. But one of the very unique strategies for this category.
Just a quick reminder for everybody. This looks like a 4-player race, but it is in fact 2 matches at the same time. So at the top half we have Zoa versus Soren, and at the bottom we have InsaneFirebat versus Idle Child. So these are 2 races happening at the same time.
And then very nice spike suit from Firebat. So gets to Shine Spark in the reserve Colosseum right now. Catches up a little bit more time.
There we go. Really nice reverse heavy.
And now, before we forget, has happened before. I've heard that you just muscle memory to the left to the ship and G4, and then you realize, wait, I can't go down. We need to kill Fantoon still.
Yep, the infamous G3.
G3.
Yep. But luckily, both Zoa and Idle Child are not forgetting Fantoon. Meanwhile, Soren about to leave Meridia, followed closely by Firebat.
Kind of a diagonal race going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Fantoon RNG is not that bad because you always run rounding Fantoon with X-Ray, so it's only 1 pattern. But it's still 12-ish seconds difference between fast and slow at the end of the run.
And basically same as before, we'll use the microwave loop again. Let's see, just a second. I'm not getting a fast. Also not getting a hit, so it's a slow for
A
Idle
bit more
Child.
difficult to execute on Fantoon because you have to like shoot, then a missile, and then get another charge shot while selecting X-Ray.
So we're getting it, I think, with slow, and Idle Child had a little bit of an issue. He got hit by Fantoon. Maybe misselected towards X-Ray, couldn't have really seen this one. But getting another slow. It's kind of unfortunate. Setting up again for the kill. There we go. Nice.
Nice.
Nice speedball.
Look at that Firebat. Firebat's right behind Idle Child, so this could be very close at the end. This race on the bottom.
So from a double Fantoon fight diagonal, we go to the other diagonal Fantoon fight. This is crazy. These runners are killing it, to be honest. Okay, Firebat not getting the fast. Both getting a mid, I think.
Yep. Both getting a mid. And on the fastest way back to G4. Grabbing nothing here. Just a quick boss kill. And then it's just Turian. And Turian is... Yeah, we have everything for Turian. We have enough supers. We can... In the Metroid rooms, we don't really need to think about missiling or grouping a lot of rooms. Just do the fastest thing you can do to get through.
Oh, look at this nice sync between Firebat and Soren. Let's go. Oh, look at this. Oh, Soren. Soren. That's
Or
so sad. That would have been really awesome to see, but still recovers really fast. Really good. Barely lost any time.
first to G4. DarkXoa.
Right, the waiting room, the bomb jumping practice room, whatever you want to call it, gives you all the time you can to contemplate decision during the run. We've all been there, right?
Some stretches. Some sit-ups, maybe?
Some cubing, maybe?
Jumping jacks? We need the blood going for these high APM Metroid rooms.
Yeah. Alright, Firebat entering G4 as well.
Is that
Followed
like
closely by
20-ish seconds, I think, Firebat to idle? So less than...
This is really close. This is...
Yeah,
yeah.
it's down to the baby and then zap skip. And there's a lot of things that can still happen in Turian. So first in Metroid room, there we have it. Nice.
Really clean.
Fast. Clean room 1.
Like Tim was mentioning, because of all the ammo, we don't care. We can just use everything. We go for the optimal strat. Notice Zoa just freezes, shoots anything, everything. Doesn't even care.
Nice.
About yeah, really thick room 3.
There we saw Soren turned off screw attack, which means it's the normal zap skip, the spin jump into the zap skip doesn't work with screw attack. So some runners decide to turn it off. There's down back and springboard versions of the zap skip. Whatever you know. Nice baby skip from Zoa. Very clean. 1 out of 4, yes.
Also, baby.
And idle child doing the older method. Standing on the right. Space jump. Ah.
That's unfortunate.
Nice try. The space jump baby skip is so difficult. And here we see Zoa going for a spring ball. Zap skip.
Ring cap move. This can be really annoying. When you miss it and the ring cap moves, you can't freeze it in the place where you're supposed to freeze it. Nice baby skip from Firebat, by the way.
And you never know when the ring cap. Sometimes it's like a little bit delayed if you freeze it, or sometimes it's not. And Zoa had to jump and shoot down, so it was pretty difficult timing. But because it's GTC, we have ammo. We don't need zap skip. We just kill the zaps like normal, like we should. Yeah. So Zoa finishing the game actually glitchless, right?
Oh, better not let him hear it. He won't have it.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Idle also going for the springboard skip. Soren the normal skip without screw attack. And now 4 simultaneous Mother Brain fights. We have Mother Brain 1 and 2. The interesting part is actually after 2 in this category because of the stand-up glitch. So you see we have 7 E-tanks and exactly 700 health in this GT code. We don't have 799, so if you lose any HP we have to refill due to you need 700 or more HP to perform the stand-up glitch. Now Zoa is getting hits, getting drained of the health, and now is able to stand up and damage down under 100. hit by a ketchup. Good thing it doesn't really matter in this fight.
See the same thing, refilling back up to full health so you can do the stand-up glitch.
And then there's specific cues from the fight where the game locks Samus in a sitting position, or you basically have to jump. You have to be mid-air. Which why you see sometimes the runner jump, or it's to manipulate the cutscene. But yeah, on the top left in Zoa's screen we see now that we actually do damage to Mother Brain 3 during this cutscene. The more shots we get in, the faster Mother Brain 3 will be. Something you have to be careful here, how you position the baby. Don't jump too high, it could get stuck. Because you have low energy, the baby is like not attached to you anymore. It bugs around a little, so you have to be a little bit more careful than like, for example, in 100%. Yeah, everyone on the stand-up glitch at the same time.
Yeah, this is insane.
Oh, so I got the lag frame.
Nice 2-shot Mother Brain 3, 5 from Zoa, I think. Yeah, as Kev is pointing out in chat, unbelievable comeback by Firebat for sure. Especially
Sorry,
after,
with my explanation I missed that a bit.
No worries. Oh man, look at how close this escape's going to be.
This is a really good race for everything that happened. From like comeback and everything in the end is very close together. So it has been a really good race like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And also Soren starting as escape. So all four in escape at the same time. With multiple resets and everything.
Zoa and Firebat are still really close. Zoa missing a jump at the top of time.
Oh, so I'm missing a couple jumps. Firebat takes the lead in this theoretical race. And Firebat takes the lead. And wins the race with an official time of 38:21. Right behind Zoa, 38:24. Yes, as Chad pointed out, brothers.
Yep. Alright, meanwhile, Idol and Soren.
And Soren Idol also
in parlor.
In the race of its own.
Final steam for Idol as he enters the ship. And Soren right after. Idol finishing with an official race time.gg time of 38:53 and Soren with an official time of 38:56. This is so awesome. All our four runners just finishing within, well, barely 40 seconds of each other. GG's runners. Oh man.
What a great race.
What a great
in the end, half a minute. Like during the race, it definitely looked like it couldn't have finished like this, but that's amazing.
So we need to do some stuff. Let's see, we need to mark people. So it seems we are getting 3 of our runners in for an interview. Hopefully. Alright, joined by Zoa. Welcome, Zoa.
Give me one moment. My my game audio is really loud.
Right.
Yeah, it is kind of annoying. Sometimes I have a hard time in the first minute or two of interviews. Same problem.
Yeah.
I can hear the game audio in the background on my headset.
No worries.
Got
Well,
it. Okay.
I'm glad it
Perfect.
was an entertaining race at least.
that you put it mildly there, but yeah, insane race, guys. GGs to all 4 of you. It was awesome to watch.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was I'd honestly like the first part of early game. Like I must have been on absolute muscle memory because like you said in the race chat that there was only one race on screen, and I immediately freaked out and I was like trying to keep the run going and like call for help and like do things and check things, and I realized right at about Green Brinstar that like I didn't remember like going like landing on Zebus. I remembered Ceres. I didn't remember any landing on Zebus or like up to the climb. I remember doing BT. It was wild. So I had a little bit of a panic moment. I also don't have I have my splits hidden, so I didn't know how I was doing at that point. I was like, did I even do it? What did I do?
Oh man, talk about some extra pressure, right? But yeah, thanks for simultaneously assisting on that as well. So it was a kind of stressful for Tim and me as well because we had actually no idea how to fix this. But like Tim said, quick shout outs again to the SG crew for fixing the 4-player stream during the race. Got it sorted real fast. Thanks again, guys.
Yeah, awesome.
I think Soren is joining us for the interview as well. Let's see if we can get him in real quick.
I think the bot has trouble sending the invites to Soren, so let me I'll send this to him real quick.
Yeah. So maybe we can talk about like Idle and IFB, your race. That was an amazing race of you two.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm glad IFB kept going. That's what you got to do. You can't give up. You can't assume your opponent's gonna win even when they should. I don't know what it was with me today. I just couldn't do anything right. It didn't matter what my mindset was. I was nervous early game. I was like, okay, well, this isn't going to be like some amazing 35 time for me, whatever. And then the Varia split was okay. It wasn't my best, but whatever. And then, I don't know, I just started but it didn't matter what mindset I could put myself in. I just kept making these mistakes like all over the place. It's just like, I wasn't even that worried about IFB coming back because I really had to mess up Fantune hard for that to happen. And then that's exactly what I did. I even told myself, okay, just be calm and do the thing. And then, of course, I hit X-ray before I fired my shot because I was making those kind of mistakes all throughout. Just like little things like turning the wrong direction, like not moonwalking or not, like it didn't matter. At some point I was just laughing. I was laughing most of the way through Turian to like the way things were going. Like, I don't know what it is. I think after the first week of qualifying, I had a 38 flat was my best time, and I had a couple other worse times. Every finish I've had after that has been a high 37 or better, I think. I don't think I've had any 38s. This would have been a 38 even without the saves. It's just like, I don't know.
Heck yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a great race. Like for your, I don't know if you saw it. We had a couple lava dives from Firebat, but then made
I
it through.
did. I thought.
And,
when he missed the first one, I thought, man, because I really was behind where I'd like to be. And when he missed the first one, I was like, man, he might win, even though I'm gonna because I did so poorly in the early game, that he might win at the first one. Then he missed the second one. I was like, oh, that sucks. I'm gonna win now. But he kept going, and I just kept making. I don't know.
Yeah, so
I think that so I didn't have the best race against Prof either, but the run before and the run after I did off, late trying to PB were both like 35 pace entering baby skip, which was without saves. So maybe be 36 pace with saves, but like it just, I don't know. I couldn't put together in the race, but I'm sure it made for an entertaining race. So sorry, I'll stop yapping now.
You're good. You're good.
I just can't even believe it. I don't know what's going on with me today.
No worries, man. But yeah, it was definitely an awesome race to watch. It was insane to commentate as well. The lead changes were real. For you guys, you were so close all the time, and it was amazing to watch. And I think pretty much all 4 of you, I made some notes, but there was some shambles and some trouble for every one of you, which made some really interesting things during the runs as well. Also, something to point out, Firebat, he's not joining the interview by voice, but he says it was a crazy race. He was watching your stream, Idle, and he's mentioning he already counted himself out after the second reset. Seeing you get through the gate, he said, was considering my final race, so might as well have fun with it, go fast one last time. But yeah, it's like we mentioned at the start of the race, that it's a pretty volatile category, right? So lead changes are bound to happen. So it did happen. Unfortunately, at this point for you, I know how it turned out, but still, it was so sick up until the final moment where you guys just finished within 40 seconds of each other. So yeah, GG's to all of you. Yeah. So thing that happened, Zepskip.
Yeah, I just like I guess I didn't realize the rink had moved on the first freeze, and then like I couldn't get it to freeze in the right spot after that. So I was just like going round and round with it, and I realized I was like losing a bunch of health from dipping in the acid again and getting hit by the rinkas, and I was just like, okay, I need to get through this. But at that point, I had pulled up the race again, and I was looking, and I knew going down G4 that I was in the lead like out of all 4 of us, so I was like, okay, I'm all right. It's just this sucks, and I guess that's what put IFB just a few seconds ahead of me in the finish. So, but yeah, it was pretty awesome. I missed the crate quick kill, and actually got a pretty bad stand-up fight too. So that was.
Oh right.
I was still like looking back and forth, and like I had it on my phone, so I just open my phone and check, and then lock it back, and I checked after that, and Soren was definitely ahead of me at that point. So I was like, all right, well, I can make up about a missed crate quick kill by the fact that I have bootless. And yeah, bootless just went great. I did actually like go into the save room. I don't know if anybody noticed that. I went into the Lower Narfair save room. I've been like doing segment practice where I go into the room, but I don't want to actually like watch the save animation in my practice. So I've been canceling it. And so my muscle memory took over, and I canceled the save, and I was like, no, and I went out and came back in, because you can't. If you cancel the save, you have to like reset the room. So
interesting. I did not notice. It was so much going on all the time at 4 screens. It was kind of confusing to follow. But it's a good thing you did remember to save then as well.
Yeah, but first try GGG, so that's
awesome. Talk about Soren. Soren's already also joined us. Soren, GG's. One thing to quickly talk about during your run, Soren. It must have felt so bad. The worst thing I think that can possibly happen during a GT Classic run. The infamous Ripper room acid death after the gate. That must have been so bad, right?
Yeah, that was really bad. But at least I got to show you guys that I could do the first try GGG after that.
Yeah, that was nice. So fast. Really nice recovery from that point. And actually, those two things, like on Zoa's side, the quick kill, on your side, the death during the dive. Timon was mentioning during the race the difference between bootless and not. Yeah, it made it so close. It was really awesome to watch.
Yeah, I was actually pretty happy with the run, except for the death. I think if this would be a normal run, it could definitely be a PB if I didn't die. And didn't save, of course, but it felt really good. So I'm happy with the race, and it was nice to play against a good friend of mine as well.
Yeah.
The GT co-op buddies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're as soon as I get knocked out of this tournament, because I'm definitely not going all the way. But as soon as I get knocked out, I think as long as Soren's still good with it, we're going back to take that GTC co-op world record. So.
Yeah, sometime soon.
I'm actually looking forward to this, to watching your progression on that.
Heck yeah. Real quick, IFB said in the chat he had to re-enter the farm room because he got baited by the sound of a PB drop when he thought it was a super drop. Gammons, man, that's like a 2%
That's a rare
PB drop.
too.
Speaking of super drop, you got a super drop in the Megatite.
The Viola.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been like doing all like upper North Air segment practice is like the only thing I've been doing for a while, and like I'm hitting every it's like 6 Sovas and then possibly 2 waivers when I'm doing the farm room. So like I'm counting on getting at least 1 super drop, and I figure if I get 1 super drop at that point, I'm gonna skip the farm room, go with 3, and we'll just go with it. And then yeah, I had 3, and then I got the Viola drop too, and I was like, oh yes, okay, I just gotta get this dive. That's all I gotta do is get this dive. Going with 4, skipping the farm room, so it was a clean dive, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, really awesome. Really, really good stuff. I think we are going to try and wrap it up here because we are having another race. I think it's this channel, right? Let me double check. Yeah. So after this one, we will have another match coming up between Decalled and One-Sided Dice with commentary of Toasty. For
And me.
this round. And you. Okay, nice.
Yep.
Good stuff. So for everybody that wants to see more Super Metroid GTT, and why wouldn't you? Please stick around. To quickly summarize, this will mean that Zoa will continue to go to the lower bracket round 3. Soren unfortunately knocked out of the tournament. Firebat also going through the lower bracket round 3, with Idol getting knocked out of the tournament. Was an awesome race to watch though. GG's again to all 4 of you. Everybody at home, please follow these awesome runners. Please stick around. Thanks again, Timon. Really like doing the co-coms with you. Thanks again. Shoutouts to Speed Gaming for helping us get the layout sorted. I don't know if anybody else wants to have any shoutouts, maybe to the GTT Discord where you can hop in. People can help you get running, etc. Anyone? Final closing thoughts?
Thank
All
you
the
for having me.
commentators too, they're great.
Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, thanks guys for doing this for us. It was it's been a lot of fun. So that's it for me.
All right. Then GG's again to all 4 of you. Everybody back home, keep watching, stick around for the next match to come up, and we'll see you guys next mission.
See you next mission.
See ya.